Yo, what's good, family? Y'all know the sounds. Y'all know the sights. You are tuned in to Idiots with a Podcast. As always, it is Sunday, man. So that means it's time for some sports talk, man. Y'all know what it is. The gang is in the building. My co-host is here. What's good, bro?
What's good?
It's time. This guy.
Every time, that's the introduction. That's the introduction.
I
Every time.
appreciate it. I appreciate the energy, my brother. You know what it is. It's time to rock out, man. Sports Talk Sundays. Y'all know how we get it. Um, so since it's Sports Talk Sunday, I think it's only right that we start off with the goat of all goats. Um, the man amongst boys, the 40-year-old wonder. In a few months, we might as well start there. It was the talk of the day. I mean, and it's the reason I named the title of the show the way I did. I need y'all to put some respect on your elders' names, man. And I tweeted about it earlier. The two best players on the floor in that game was 39 and 35, soon to be 36 next month. Two best players on the floor. So that's where we're gonna start, man. If y'all don't know, if y'all didn't watch it, United States beat Serbia today. Um, Gave them a game for about a half. Then after that, the talent kicked in. Um, Led by arguably the greatest Olympian ever. I'm gonna just put that out there, Kevin Durant, um, and the best basketball player to ever grace a basketball court. The only man named LeBron that I know outside of the one that he named after him. I'm glad they changed it to Bronny, so now he the only LeBron out there. So he might not be the only one, but for the sake of this conversation, he the only one that I know. That's the only LeBron I know, Skip. That's the only one I know. So, let's
Oh.
let's start there, my brother. Let me get your thoughts because I told you to watch the game. I knew you was gonna watch it anyway, so I'm glad you watched it. But let me get your thoughts on how you felt they played and how you felt like what you saw from LeBron and KD specifically that gives you that level of confidence that the United States is not gonna be beat.
Well, to answer that question that you just asked me first, simple. This team has LeBron James and Kevin Durant. The other teams don't. It's quite. Yeah, you got to throw Steph in there too. Steph Curry. I mean, they have those three, and those other teams don't.
Don't.
Then when you throw in the combinations of I have Anthony Edwards coming off the bench, reminiscent of how Dwayne Wade used to come off the bench for them '08 teams. Obviously Anthony Edwards, he was younger than that D Wade. Um, you have Anthony Edwards coming off the bench. You got Devin Booker shooting lights out. You got, oh my God, bro, AD and Bam playing together on the same court, like defensively, just out of their minds. And then, you got Drew Holiday, the best on-ball defender in the world. That's just. And then you have other players like Derek White, who's the ultimate role player in the NBA. So, when you throw in those combinations, and then obviously you got players that's not even playing who could contribute, like a Tatum. I know a lot of people, trolling him because he didn't play, and even Holly. He's not playing, but players like that. Even I feel like with Embiid, to answer your other question, what my takeaways were, I just feel like the lineup, bro, that shouldn't be the lineup. But then again, I understand why it's the lineup. But Devin Booker with Holiday and Steph, man. I mean, I feel like once I'm not even gonna say that. I feel like if KD would have never got hurt, then KD would be starting with Devin Booker. I think he'll probably start him over Devin Booker the next game, if not the game after that, or at least he should. Because KD has to start. But I do feel like they came out a little flat. I feel like they was trying to they was trying to test them out, see how this game was going to be played, and then once once stuff, started to slow down and they started getting familiar with him a little bit as a game, continued on. They was just magnificent, bro. I mean, bro, KD. I mean, my goodness, bro. We literally just watched one of the greatest players we've ever seen touch a hardwood do what he do best. Um, that man was basically looking how he was looking at Golden State. He ain't have nothing to worry about. Just go score the ball, bro. We got you. Just we gonna do everything else. Just score the ball. And that's what he did. LeBron did what LeBron do. Like, I mean, simple, bro. It's simple. It's certain things in life you can count on, and one of those things in life you can count on is LeBron James just being consistent. He did everything at the age of fucking 50. He did. This man controlled that game. Then you got Steph Curry hitting no look threes at the end. I mean, bro, this is the U.S., bro. Like they hoopers, bro. Like we're the best at that. And obviously, some countries they are, it's the gap is not how it used to be, but the USA is still the best. Once we send our best players, we're still the best. And so, I mean, that's really all needs to be said, bro. I really do not see this team losing. I would be surprised if this team loses a game with the way that LeBron and KD are looking, even Steph Curry. And then, like, you got Ant coming in. You got Drew. Like I said, you got Drew. Barring injury, I don't see this team losing at all. Like, at all. And the only way, other than like an injury, only way I probably could see them losing is if Kerr fuck up one of the lineups or some shit. That's it. But I feel like the best lineup, like the best five. I mean, you gotta have Drew in there, but me personally, the best five: Curry, Ant, KD, Bron, AD. That's the best five to me. But obviously, you gotta have Drew in there, so I can understand why over Ant. I get. But that defensive lineup with AD, Bam, and Ant, oh my God, dog. And then even you see Derek White getting in the thick of things, bro. Like it's crazy. So I mean, like I said, barring injury or Kerr fucking up a lineup or some shit like that, I don't see this team losing. Not this USA team. Like, bro, these boys, like, it's like they got the cheat code. Like watching the game, I'm like, in the second half, I'm like, bro, KD not even in the game yet, and these boys is like up like this. They can it's like they playing around and like, okay, we got KD, we just gonna throw him in the game and watch how this shit get. Like, dog, like that play to go into the halftime when LeBron threw that perfect pass to KD and just that's literally the story of their careers. LeBron hitting somebody with a perfect pass and KD just shooting, just finishing it, just perfect. That's the story of their careers. LeBron is selfish, KD, he just finishing over somebody with the J, and it's nothing but money. Easy money sniper, as they call him. So, I mean, we got LeBron, 21, 7 and 9, a steal. Then you got fucking KD. He ended up with 23. He missed one shot, but me personally, I'm not counting that shot. So I feel like he went 8-8. Drew, he had 15. He had 15, 4 and 3, 2 steals. And he had 11 and 5 rebounds. Curry, he hit 3 threes. I mean, bro, like AD and Bam, they didn't really do much on the stat line, but just their presence out there. AD had 8 rebounds, 7 points. Bam had 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Probably not, the greatest stat line, but their presence out there alone, it's just it's nothing to ignore. And but I will say this though, I think D Wade said it during the game. A lot of times, when you play a team, like how he was talking about Spain when they played them in '08, when they beat them by like 50 or some shit like that. Then the second time they played them, they damn near was fighting for their lives. Spain was fighting for their lives. So the game was much closer. If they see this team again, I think the game will be closer than this. Assuming, like, let's say they in the gold game or some shit like that. I feel like the game will be closer, but I do feel like we definitely winning gold. So that's my takes on that, man. LeBron, KD, oh my God, bro. I'm just in awe, bro. That was one of the greatest games I've seen from two individuals at the Olympics. Like, bro, that was just magnificent, bro. Like, we don't have much time to watch these guys play. And obviously, like I said, throw Curry in there too, because that's like the big three of the team. So, bro, we have to appreciate it. Man, I loved watching it, bro. And like I told you, I haven't been watching their exhibition games too much. I saw some early when they first started, but now that the Olympics, like it's real. I'm about to start start watching them now. And I know they play Wednesday, so I'm gonna be at my job, but I'm gonna watch that on my phone. That's like 2 hours before I get off. I think they come on at like 2 hour time, so it's like 2 hours, like an hour before I get off. So I'm gonna definitely tune in. But then they play next weekend. I'm gonna definitely tune in, man. But yeah, man, that's how I feel.
Absolutely. I mean, you got to tune in. It's USA. It's the Olympics. I mean, you ain't got no choice. Yeah, but that's the one thing I'm glad you said it. We got to appreciate greatness when we see it. Stop trying to compare it to other stuff all the time. I'm not gonna compare it. I'm gonna just flat out say it. Right now, I believe I'm watching the greatest basketball player ever and the greatest scorer ever. I'm gonna stand on that.
I'll let you finish. Then I'm a yeah.
It's two of the greatest players to ever grace a basketball court. And the crazy thing is, you got, in my opinion, you got the greatest basketball player, period, the greatest scorer, and the greatest three-point shooter, all in the same court. And you think this is not bound to happen? Like, people forget this is Steph Curry. What? This is his first Olympics.
I think he played in FIBA.
Yeah, I think he played in FIBA, but I don't think he played in the Olympics. So I think this is his first one. KD, obviously, we know he been there, done that. That's nothing new for him. So, just watching them guys on the court, man. Once they get the.
It is his first, by the way. My bad. He a two-time FIBA gold medals. Yeah, you right. All right, but go ahead.
Yeah, his first Olympics. So watching them, like I said, on the court, once they get the chemistry down, it's going. When them turnover numbers go down, it's gonna get real ugly out there for a lot of teams, because it ain't a lot of teams with the talent to keep up with this team at all. Right now, just looking at it, obviously Serbia once, if we see them again, it's gonna be a tougher game. I still think we win because we just match up so well. We match up well with any team out there. To me, I think the biggest challenges are going to be probably Germany if we see them down the line. But my biggest challenge is probably France. Obviously, you got Rudy Gobert, you got Victor Wembanyama, you got two 7-footers guarding the rim. You're gonna have to shoot the 3-ball well. The good thing is our wing play is much better than theirs, so I think that's where we have the advantage. But at the same time, we still talk about
who you say who the 2 7-footers?
Rudy and Wembanyama.
We respect the second guy. We don't respect the first.
Just chill out, bro.
We respect the second guy, bro.
He is right about that. Canada is good too, but they got
Dylan. Man.
But hey, Shea tough though. Shea tough. I give him that.
I mean, yeah,
but they got Dylan Brooks, and they got what's his name? That play with Toronto now. That went to Duke.
RJ Barrett, bum ass.
Yeah, nah. I ain't falling for it. That's just me though. I'm not falling for it. But it ain't gonna be no walk in the park. We never expected that. Like that graphic that came out the other day that said they was talking about the number of NBA players that the different teams face. Like the 92 Dream Team faced a total of
like 6.
It was like 5 or 6 NBA players in their whole complete run. They was beating teams by 60. Bro, they got 51 players.
Bro, they was playing against some players. Listen, they was playing against some niggas that work at IKEA and tech jobs and plant jobs and fucking waiters and shit like that. Fuck out of here.
Something wrong with you, bro.
I'm just being real, bro. We just call a spade. And then they want to talk about some fucking, they had Mike and Magic and Bird and all and Stockton. Man, John Stockton, put John Stockton on some fucking Ant Edwards and watch what happens.
Hey man, chill out, bro.
And yeah, I know one's a point guard, I know one's a shooting guard. I'm not trying to hear that shit, bro. This team, listen, we're talking about, I know all them players on that team, basically Hall of Famers, except Christian Laettner. But this team is more talented. I'm not saying better. I'm not any of that because they got to win the gold. But talent for talent, this team is better.
Of course, yeah. I saw somebody say this, and I do believe it. And you didn't watch any of the exhibition games, so I'm gonna bring up 2 points from the exhibition games that I believe need to be addressed just from watching the first game against Serbia. First of all, Joel Embiid needs to be benched. That's the first thing. There's no reason I love the defensive-minded second unit. When you put Anthony Edwards, Derek White, Bam, and AD on the floor together with KD as the primary scorer, of course, that lineup is going to lock some things up. But at the same time, Joel Embiid has offered literally nothing positive to this team, going from all the exhibition games up until this first game against Serbia, which this is a game that he should have took personal because you playing against the guy that literally done beat you for MVP multiple times. You should have took it personal. And you going out there on the court, you missing layups, not getting rebounds. You can't defend the rim. Like, you clotheslining people. Like, bro, what are we doing? Like,
that nigga was clotheslining people too.
Bro, like at this point, you would.
Can I just state my take that AD? I'm not just saying this because of Olympic play. AD is better than Joel Embiid.
He's always been better. They just see the fact that he scored 30, this, that, and the other, and people. This is the comment that really got to me. Somebody said, they asked the question, what does Joel Embiid do better than Anthony Davis? Somebody said lead a team. And I'm like, where has Joel Embiid led a team to? He's never made it out of the second round, even when his teams have been better. Never. So where has he led a team to?
I think
we acting like Anthony Davis didn't literally go basically like 2-on-5 against the Golden State Warriors at one point. Like, what are we doing here? Like, the same, you talk about the same AD that in that bubble championship run was dominant.
He was about to win Finals MVP until LeBron picked it up.
If LeBron wouldn't have turned into LeBron again, AD was on his way to Finals MVP. We talking about somebody that's been defensive player of the year. That's bro, like we talking about probably top 2 or 3 elite rim protector in the league when he's
One of the
engaged.
best rim protectors we've ever seen. Period.
Exactly. And you talk
One
about
of the
somebody, and you talk about
also
somebody, and the crazy thing is, we talk about Embiid scoring and all this, that, and the other. We acting like AD not giving you 25 a night. Like, what are we doing?
also one of the like just looking from his resume, he has one of the best resumes at the power forward position of all time.
Like
National championship,
what are we
gold
doing?
gold medalist, NBA champion. I mean, the numbers don't lie. He first ballot Hall of Famer, if you ask me.
Like, I don't understand what we're doing. Like, at this level of basketball, Anthony Davis fits perfectly for what Team USA wants to do. We could have, I mentioned some names to you. We could have replaced Joel Embiid with any of those names, and we would still be the odds-on favorite to win the tournament, no matter what. Joel Embiid was a luxury to Team
Yeah,
USA. He was not a need.
I don't think we need Jordan. Yeah, I don't think we need him.
No, you don't.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He obviously he's one of the best players in the world, but I don't think
say he's not.
I don't think we necessarily needed
for
him.
for his style of basketball and the way that this team plays, you could have replaced him with Miles Turner. You could have replaced him with Chet. You could have replaced him with Nick Claxton. You could have replaced him with a few guys. And if AD is the starter, we don't miss a beat. We probably a better team because he just taking up minutes at this point. And it's nice that you have a big body to throw in the game when you play against a team like Serbia who got Jokic or another team that may have a low post scorer, but we don't need him. That's the thing. He was a luxury.
Yeah, she gonna have to show me something, bro, in one of these games because I haven't seen it. Even the few exhibition games I did watch, he didn't really show me anything.
He did.
And so that's that on that, man. I haven't been too thrilled watching him, man. To say this is his first, obviously this is his first Olympics with the USA. I haven't seen too much. Like, I'm not impressed.
Yeah, I got you. There's actually 3 points, but the Joel Embiid one was the first one. The second one for me is I need people to not get in their head the whole DMP for Jason Tatum and take it personal. Jason Tatum he's a great player. Great player. If you watch the exhibition games, Jason Tatum looked out of place in every last one of them. And at this point, this is not exhibition. We're trying to win the gold. So Jason Tatum been in a funk since like the second round of the playoffs. He ain't been shooting the ball well. He had some good performances here and there, but when you at this stage, his game is predicated on being a one-on-one player. He's not a great defender. We already know that. He's not a great defender.
He's improved a little bit.
He's improved, but when you look at this team and what they need, he's not what I'm looking for. Everybody's going to throw out the name, oh, well, Devin Booker is out there. If you watch Devin Booker is taking on some of the toughest assignments.
Devin Booker is actually he's a solid defender. He's not the best.
Devin Booker also doesn't need the basketball to be effective. He can catch and shoot at any time and be effective just like that. We saw it today. He hit 3 catch and shoot threes. He probably hit more. I turned the game off in the midway through the third quarter because I knew they ain't had no chance. But Devin Booker, if you want to be honest about it, Devin Booker might be a better defender when he's locked in than Jason Tatum is. I like Jason Tatum as a player, but at this level, I can't justify any of those guys being taken off the floor that played today to play Jason Tatum. Everybody's gonna look at, oh well, Devin White was out there, Derek White was out there. Derek White played great defense. He's the ultimate glue guy, and he don't need the basketball. Derek White does all the dirty work. That block that he had that ignited that fast break, Jason Tatum wasn't doing that. That's something Derek White excels at. The shot that he hit in the lane, the little runner, he does that all the time. And the crazy thing about it is, if Kawhi Leonard doesn't drop out, Jason Tatum is not playing anyway. Like, what are we talking about? What are we discussing? Where do you play Jason Tatum on this team? He can't be your primary ball handler. He's not better at initiating the offense than whoever you want coming off the bench. Like, what are we talking about? If you say, well, he can do that better than Devin Booker. Like I said, Devin Booker can be a catch and shoot guy. That's not Jason Tatum's game. If you say he can do that better than Derek White. Derek White is the ultimate glue guy. Derek White got on this team 2 weeks ago, and already playing major minutes because he doesn't need the ball to be effective. He can handle the basketball. He can lead the offense, and all he does is do his job. If you want somebody that can switch and guard 1 through 4, even in the game against Serbia today, he was guarding the 5, came up with a strip, got the ball to LeBron, led the fast break. That's what Derek White does. That's not Jason. That's never been Jason's Tatum MO. And we so upset about Jason Tatum not playing because, oh, well, he's an NBA champion. He's all this other stuff. Bro, everybody else on this team is deserving of playing. Like, Tyrese Halliburton didn't even touch the floor today. We don't see y'all getting mad about that. What you gonna say? Oh, well, he don't belong anyway. Maybe Jason Tatum don't belong. Jason Tatum wasn't the conference finals MVP. He wasn't the finals MVP. Honestly, Jason Tatum is on this team because he was on the team for the Fevers. Jason Tatum might not even be the best player on this team at this point. Hey, what are we going to do about it? But like I said, who are you taking off the court to put Jason Tatum on the floor? Are you taking off the best perimeter defender? Jrue Holiday? No. Are you taking off a catch and shoot guy, Devin Booker? No. Are you taking off the ultimate glue guy, Derek White? I'm not. You're not taking off KD. You're not taking off Bam. We're not doing that. Hell no. We're not doing that. So I love Jason Tatum. Does he deserve to play? Yes.
Hey, that dude said, Rev, he said you tripping.
What exactly?
Well, hold on, wait, but he's a Celtics guy too.
Since he in the comments, what am I tripping? Who are you taking off the court to give Jason Tatum those minutes? Whose minutes is he taking? That's what I want to know. That's the question that I have for everybody that's upset about Jason Tatum not playing. Who are you taking? If you say you're taking off Derek White, I guarantee you we don't have the success that we had today if Jason Tatum is out there instead of Derek White.
Listen, I'm with you on this. I actually agree. He's not. I mean, I'm not gonna say. I feel like each game, like I saw an article earlier about saying he knew Tatum wasn't gonna play. I think it's like far as like matchups and like the fit, like who they play, and it'll be game to game depending on if the guys who didn't Tatum. I don't expect to see Tyrese Halliburton too much unless it's like foul trouble or some shit like that. But yeah, his lineup really didn't make no sense. But I'm sure Tatum will definitely, he'll get some action for sure. Was I surprised that he didn't play? No, I wasn't. Because everything you pretty much said, I agree with. So I don't really have anything to debate with you on that topic. And like you said with Derek White, you could put him anywhere. He's an awesome glue guy. He doesn't need the ball. So yeah, I'm with you on that one. But nah, Steve Kerr shouldn't coach. Spoelstra should be. Yeah, it's kind of funny how he's being a assistant to this idiot. So it's funny like that. Shit like that is very funny.
Well, I think that Eric Spoelstra, of course, Eric Spoelstra, I think is a better coach. But it's also that Steve Kerr was next in line, basically. When he leaves, Spoelstra is next in line. You still got Tyronn Lue on the bench. So you got guys that can coach, and we're not gonna act like it's not that Steve Kerr might be the face of it, but all these coaches play a part in what this team should be. Like the defensive philosophies of this team, that's Spoelstra to a T. You could tell. Like that's literally him. But the fact that we say the only thing that Steve Kerr's lineups have done that I don't agree with is starting Joel Embiid. That's it. That's the only thing. The only reason the lineup hasn't been consistent throughout this whole situation is because Kevin Durant has been hurt. If Kevin Durant wasn't hurt, it was going to be Drew. It was going to be Steph. It was going to be KD, Bron, and they were going to start Embiid, even though AD should have been starting.
So what I know you said you had, and yeah, I definitely agree with that. You said you had 3 tapes. I think you only did 2. Did you have one last one before we move
to tape concerns the guy that's not there. And going back to what Grant Hill said, Grant Hill and saying this was totally a business, a basketball move and a basketball fit as to why Jaylen Brown wasn't on the team. You didn't have to say that. You could have just said we took the guys that we believe gave us the best chance and left it at that. Because Jaylen Brown deserved to be on this team before Tyrese Halliburton. Jaylen Brown deserved to be on this team before Jason Tatum did. The only reason Jason Tatum got picked up before Jaylen Brown did is because he was on the team 4 years ago. He was with them for the FIBAs as well. That's the reason why Jason Tatum got picked before Jaylen Brown. Derek White was only an injury replacement. He's not even supposed to be here. If Kawhi is healthy, then Derek White wouldn't be here. If Kawhi is healthy, we're not even having this conversation about Jason Tatum because he's not playing over Kawhi Leonard.
You want to know why? You're going to laugh what I'm about to say. I know you are. You want to know why I think they picked Tatum over Brown? Go ahead, ask me why.
Why, bro?
Because he's light-skinned. That is the reason why.
I knew you was gonna say that, bro. I knew you was gonna.
That is the reason why. But no, but all seriousness. Honestly, I'm still kind of like, I really wanted to see what this team would have looked like with Kawhi. Like, honestly, bro, like I really wanted to see that. But I mean, he dropped out. I mean, I'm like, I get it, bro. I get it. But damn.
The craziest thing was I'm looking at the team, and when they started talking about the replacements for Kawhi and who would have taken his place, Derek White wasn't my first choice. And Jaylen Brown honestly wasn't my first choice. You want to know who my honest first choice was to take the place of him? I wanted it personally to be Paul George. That's who I personally wanted to be the replacement. I don't have a problem with who they took, but I do believe Jaylen Brown deserved the spot.
Yeah, I think JB deserves the spot.
Yeah, the way he played throughout the playoffs, the way he played in the conference finals and the NBA finals, I do believe Jaylen Brown deserved to be on the team. The reason Tyrese Halliburton made the team is because they needed another ball handler, and they needed somebody. My thing was, and also he's 6'6". That's what the whole thing was. They didn't want all of their guards to literally be 6'2" and below. That's literally all. Let's just be honest. If we're gonna talk about basketball reasons, in FIBA and the Olympics, Guard play is tough. We saw Carlos Arroyo tear us up.
Hey, bro, I don't want to remember that. You know,
So,
I don't want to remember that. Don't do that.
That's I'm just saying. That's one of the reasons why. That's one of the reasons why Derek White is here. But after watching Jaylen Brown pick up Kyrie and Luka full court, I think it would have been just fine. I think Jaylen Brown would have fell in line and understood, hey, there's a pecking order on this team, and we know LeBron James is here, Kevin Durant is here, Steph Curry is here. That's the 3 top dogs. Everybody else fall in line after that. Jaylen Brown, I think he would have been fine. But, hey.
So, where we got, like, 4 years from now, obviously this team's going to be looking a lot different.
There's 4 years from now, I'm willing to say
for sure.
Anthony Edwards is going to be the star of the team, in my opinion. At least he's going to be one of the stars.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards is going to be there. Bam is going to be there.
Yeah.
Tatum's going to be there.
Yeah.
I'm projecting, but I think Tyrese Halliburton will be there.
I think Ja going to be there.
I believe Ja's going to be there. I believe Zion's going to be there. Paolo's definitely going to be there. That's 7 names right there. I believe Chet gets a spot. Devin Booker, I'm not sure on because he's what? Devin Booker's what? 28, 29.
He booked young. He like 26, right? 27.
He might still be there.
I gotta look that up. I gotta do my.
He's 27.
He 27.
Devin Booker's 27.
Yeah, he'll be there. If he's still Devin Booker, he'll still be there, or close to what he is.
I'll give him a spot. That's what 8, 9.
Now listen to this. We named. You said Tyrese. You think Tyrese gonna be there? I'm for sure. I for sure know Ja's gonna be there. Tyrese Halliburton.
Tyrese is the question mark for me because I'm looking at the guards. You're already gonna have Ja, who I believe the only thing that could keep Ja Morant from being on the team in 4 years is off the court stuff. On the court stuff, if you want star power at the Olympics, Ja Morant, Zion, Anthony Edwards, it can't get bigger than that. Like it can't. When you talk about dynamic teams, those guys are going to be there. The question for me comes, where does, in 4 years, you have Halliburton, you have Halliburton, Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Maxey, you got Cade Cunningham.
No, let me ask you this. This is what I'm about to ask you is not far off. Look, KD is 36.
This KD last one.
I think it's his last one too. But I mean, what if he's still playing at the level like how LeBron is playing? Like, what if he's still playing? Yeah, I think Maxey gonna be there. I think he's one of my favorite players in the league. I think Maxey gonna be there.
The only reason I question Maxey is the size. Like, look at the look at the team right now. Look at all the Olympic teams. The only ones that been that size and have been out there, like Chris Paul was there, but you're talking about Chris Paul was at that time was one of the elite defenders and one of the best passers of the basketball we had ever seen. If you say Kyrie just a different breed. Like,
I mean, yeah, but Maxey 6'2". I mean,
but he don't defend at all. He can score, but when you're on a team with a bunch of people that can score,
you gotta buy in.
I gotta see him buy in first.
That's what it boils down to, bro. We saw on Twitter, Lamar Odom posted them pictures of the 04 Olympic team. When the 04 Olympic team.
No, we're not talking.
When Brian and all that.
We're
And
not
then
talking.
08,
Nah,
then
that
08
was
came.
totally.
Hold on, I'm getting to a point, bro. Chill. I'm getting to a
That was
point.
totally different because
I know,
wait,
but
I'm gonna let you finish. But that was totally different because that backcourt couldn't defend shit.
I
Stephon
mean, no,
Marbury, AI.
I mean, yeah, that's different. I know that,
Nah,
but
go ahead.
I know that. But I'm saying, yeah, they couldn't defend you right about that. But I'm just saying about like 08, yeah, other players, they started to come in and they bought in. So that's all I'm saying. But you're right, yeah, they couldn't defend. The niggas was getting torched. Niggas was definitely getting torched. Iverson, I'm sorry, but
them niggas was
Marbury, bro. Man, they was getting torched, son. They was getting torched. But the KD thing, like, what if he's still playing at the level he's playing at now at 39, 40 years old? I don't expect him to be there, but I'm just saying.
If he is, then if KD gets to say if he wants to play or not. That's just what it is. Like, honestly, if we being honest about it, the level that LeBron James is playing at right now, hey, bro, if that man in 4 years say he want to go back,
nah, this is last one.
I think it's his last one, but if it gets to 4 years and LeBron's still averaging 25, 7, and 7, I think he say I want to play for the Olympic team again, who turning him down?
I mean, I'd be surprised if he there. Well, no, I wouldn't be surprised because it's LeBron, but I think he's done. Yeah, but I know you wanted to move on from that afterwards, but we got that out the way, man. But my final thoughts on the Olympic team, like I said, don't see them losing at all. You would be a fool, and I'm talking to people in different countries, to bet that y'all beating our country. Listen, man. Listen. We are LeBron and KD and Steph. Y'all don't. That's all it boiled down to. So y'all not raising none of them flags over. So yeah. We just gonna get that out the way. Y'all ain't raising y'all flags. Y'all ain't getting no gold. So
all I'm saying is that guy has defined everything that I've ever thought about sports.
I wanna,
because we talked about 18 years old, bro. His first time stepping in the league was 18. This man is turning 40 in December, and he out there still outrunning people, getting dunks, still shooting the passing lane, getting steals, still the best passer of the basketball ever.
Still getting up and down the court like he 24.
Like, bruh.
Rob Pelinka is a fucking idiot. That's what he is.
Him and Jeanie Buss is. Well, Jeanie, let me just say this. The Buss family, y'all are for what y'all, let me just say this. For what y'all did to Shaq and getting rid of him and letting Kobe take over the team, that's one. Number two, for what y'all made Kobe play through in 2005 to 2007 with them rosters, and what y'all have done to LeBron and Anthony Davis these last couple of years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing to say to y'all.
You should put that on the stage what he just said. What Beck just said.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna
say something. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna answer that, but go ahead.
When it comes to that, I'm not gonna say he's the best, but I will say there's not 5 players I'm taking above him.
I'm saying something similar, but this is, and I said this on our last Sports Sundays episode. If it's a game that I'm trying to win badly, and I'm putting my life on the line, and I need a game, I need a player. There's not a player in the world that I'm taking over him for a game 7 period. Let's say we need it. I'm not, and people may say right now he's not the best, probably because of age, but look what he's doing at the Olympics. But like I said, if I need a game to win, a game 7, it's not a player in the world I'm taking over him. I mean, and I don't think it's 5 players in the world that's better than LeBron. So
in the way the NBA game is played, there might be 3 guys I might take over him on a game-to-game basis, just the way that game is played. But on this stage, him and KD is tiers above everybody else. Like what we saw from Kevin Durant today, that's what Kevin Durant's always done. People just hate him because of the decision he made in 2017. Kevin Durant's always been that guy. Like, elite 3-level scorer, able to get buckets against anybody. If you think I'm lying, go back to 2012 NBA Finals. He lost, but he was toe-to-toe with that guy.
Yeah, he definitely was. My only thing with him in that series, it was moments where I'm like,
yeah, of course, it was moments where it's like, "What? Hey, bro, I need you to have the mentality that your inefficient teammate has."
Yes.
Yeah,
and you know, but you obviously he was younger, but he was
that's never been him. Like I've always said, if we ever got selfish versions of LeBron and Kevin Durant, a lot of these conversations about who's the best players to ever grace a basketball court would not be had. If we got a selfish Kevin Durant for his entire career, if he took 25 shots a game, we wouldn't be talking about Michael Jordan being the greatest scorer ever at any point in time. I'm sorry. Kevin Durant, you talking about somebody that can go 50, 40, 90 every year. If he took 25 shots a game, bruh, you talk about somebody averaging 40, easy. Easy. And we've already seen when LeBron James takes 30 shots, he getting 50. So to act like he not that guy, y'all can keep spinning that lie as much as y'all want. Top 5 scorer ever. You can't deny it anymore. He can do anything on the basketball court. All them other guys that y'all say are better scorers, he can do everything that they do, just better.
And we talking about
LeBron. I was talking about LeBron and now.
Why? That's another thing. Like, why do people not put his name in the best scorers ever?
Because they get this notion in their head that, oh well, he's just bigger and stronger than everybody, so he gets to the rim. So what? If I could find a more efficient way to score the basketball, why wouldn't I do it?
Yes, and it's like at some point, bro. Like I get it. He work out. He take care of his body. Listen, I get it. You mean to tell me for 20 fucking years, all he been doing is running people over and getting to the hole? Bro, his jumper is like you can't go below that screen no more, bro. You gotta respect that.
You can if you want to. I mean,
yeah, you gotta respect that.
If this was 18 to 21-year-old Bron, I'm definitely going under the screen. But this LeBron,
nah.
From Miami Bron all the way to now, you can't go under no screens, bro.
You gotta respect that, man, bro. You have to respect that.
My thing is, his yes, he became the leading scorer all time through longevity. That's the only way you're gonna get to that.
But
point.
It's the level he's still at, though.
At the same time, you're talking about somebody that came into the league, first year averaged 20. His second year, he went from 20 points his first year. Second year was 27. So from the age of 19 to his current age of 39, he's averaged at least 25 points every season.
Right.
He went from 20 to 27. His third year in the league, he led the league in scoring. He averaged 31. People think, oh, well, he's not a great. How many great scorers you know don't have a scoring title?
I just think it's funny, dog. Like, when people say, he only became the leading scorer because he played 20 years. Bro, look at the level he's still playing on all these years. Like, bro, this nigga walk out the bed and he's still a walking 27, 7, and 7 on like 50% shooting.
That's the craziest thing to me. We talk about the scoring numbers. Yeah, the 27. We can talk about that all day. But he also giving you 7 assists every night. That means he's not hogging the ball. He out there sharing the basketball with his teammates. All those things, he could have been selfish and just said, you know what? I ain't passing the ball to them. I'm out here playing with Zydrunas Ilgauskas and Drew Gooden and Larry Hughes and Boobie Gibson. And
I'm a chill though, because Larry
like
Hughes defensively, he was
now,
yeah.
while some of them guys is nice, they ain't me. So if I wanted to, I could shoot. I could do like Michael Jordan and walk in the playoffs and shoot the ball 35 times a game. If he wanted to, that's not his game. It's never been.
Yeah, bro. I always hated like the fact that I still hate it to this day. You know,
it's gonna always be hated because like we've never seen nobody like him. Bro. It's just
I don't think we'll ever see a player like LeBron. I know they say never, but brother, I don't think we'll ever see anything like this.
There's gonna be a lot of guys that come close with the level of talent and the numbers they put up immediately, a la Luka or how James Harden had his run.
Yeah,
it's gonna always be those types of guys. But you got to do it consistently for at least 15 years to even get close.
Bro, that is fucking
I don't think people
crazy.
I don't think people understand that being the best in the game. Like I still stand on this. LeBron was the best player in the league from 2006 to now. Even if you say for a couple of years you want to say Steph, I don't think Steph ever overtook him. I don't think Steph was ever better. The only person that got close was Kevin Durant, as far as the best player in the league. And that was when Kevin Durant went to the Warriors, and there was literally no pressure at all.
Yeah.
Then I think I think Kevin Durant was close, but I think he got even. But I don't think he ever surpassed LeBron as the best player. The only person that I ever looked at while watching basketball and saying, yeah, he took LeBron's spot, was Jokic. And that's because even when he doesn't play defense, bro, his offensive game was just so refined, bro. And he was just killing people. Like, honestly, I won't even say Jokic. That's a lie. I thought Giannis, when he had that 50 in the finals, I'll give him that. I would have said it was Giannis, KD, and Bron. That's the top three. And however you would have put them, I would have been fine with it. But I would have gave Giannis the nod at that time because of the 50-point closeout. Like,
that shit was fucking crazy.
Yeah, you can't deny that. He went, yeah.
That shit was crazy. But listen, man. Shout out to Brian, man. Shout out to KD, man. And, shout out to them boys, man. I know you said you got LeBron as the greatest ever to pick up a basketball. I still got him at number 2, but I understand why people call him the GOAT. I mean, I have no problem with it. Brian, best career. If we just saying career, to me, he has the best career of all time. On the court, off the court, he does no wrong. Yeah, man. So that's that on the basketball tip. Unless you got some questions you want to ask. Matter of fact, I do have a question I wanted to ask you.
Go ahead.
It's 3 guys. I want you to rank these 3 guys in clutch shooting. Ray Allen, Reggie Miller, Larry Bird.
They all have their moments. I will say that. They all have their moments.
That's tough.
I'll go Bird, Ray, Reggie.
Bird 1, Ray 2. Oh man, Reggie had some cutthroat moments, bro.
Yeah, Reggie had some crazy moments. That Knicks shit.
Oh man, and then the one against Mike where he pushed him off. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That I feel like when it comes to clutch buckets, people do be throw his name up there, like especially in the playoffs. Like he had them shots that hit you in the heart, bro. Like,
Definitely.
damn. Sorry,
Definitely.
Knicks fans.
Nah, his name definitely up there. It's just, man, what Ray did throughout his career, like people forget, and that's another thing. That clip came up again from that podcast, and that clown ass fool Steven Jackson was talking, and he was talking about players that he was better than in his career, and he mentioned Ray Allen.
Wait, he said he was better than Ray Allen?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Steven Jackson said that. Yeah,
bro.
I think people remember Ray Allen during his time with the Celtics and after. They don't remember
Fade Ray Allen.
They don't remember Supersonics and Bucks Ray. They don't remember that when Ray was dunking on people.
Wow, bro, they really don't remember Ray Allen with the fade though, bro. Are we?
They don't remember Jesus Shuttlesworth,
bro.
They don't remember that.
Niggas got to do their homework, bro. Niggas got to go back and watch that that Philly versus Milwaukee series when Ray and AI was going back and forth.
There's no conversation that will ever be had, and Steven Jackson can feel how you want. That's on him. But there was no conversation that will ever be had that has Ray Allen below Steven Jackson by any NBA player, other than the guy that was speaking. I don't care who it is. Ain't nobody saying, "Oh, give me Steven Jackson over Ray Allen in a game in their primes." No. Hell no.
But nah, that was my only like. Oh yeah, I had another question for you. I saw this on Twitter. Who's better, Trae Young or Tyrese Halliburton?
Trae.
Okay. Who's better, Trae Young or Jalen Brunson?
Brunson.
Who's better, Trae Young or Tyrese Maxey?
Maxey.
Who's better, Trae Young or Jamal Murray?
See, that one is the one that's gonna get me because
it's tricky.
I'm watching Jamal Murray during the regular season. He be just an ordinary guy, bro.
Let me ask you. Okay, let me ask you this. This one a little. I don't like doing these. If you swap this player and put him on, let me ask you this. But I'm gonna do it anyway. If you swap Trae Young on Denver and put Murray on Atlanta, do Denver win a championship?
No.
They don't. Okay. Do the Hawks still get to the conference finals since Jamal Murray is the lead guy? All right.
No.
So, who would you take? Who you think is better?
Who would I take on my team?
No. Who's better? Not who you take. Who's better?
Right now, I'll take Jamal. Slightly.
So, would you take Jamal over Ty?
I probably would. Like, I honestly think if you get the version of Tyrese that you got this year and put him on that Denver squad, I think they still get to the finals. I'm not sure if they win or not, but I think they still get there. Like, I think Tyrese Maxey is a really good player, and like you always say, I think that Philly should build their team around him instead of Joel Embiid. Yeah, I agree with that. But that's tough though, because Jamal Murray in the playoffs, bro, I don't know what he be doing, bro.
Bro, it's just the Lakers. When that nigga see the Lakers, I don't know what it is, dog. It's just something, bro. Like that man just
did they trash him in his pre-draft interviews or something?
I think he just know none of them niggas on there can guard him.
I think it was more. Didn't he come out when Lonzo came out?
Nah. Lonzo came out with De'Aaron Fox. Murray got drafted by the Celtics, but they sent him to the Nuggets. Because I remember that. I remember that vividly. Unless I'm wrong, which I could be, but I do think he did get drafted. He got drafted by Boston. But I ain't gonna lie though, bro. That nigga Kentucky, bro, he was cold, dog.
He got drafted by the Knicks.
Okay, who? Murray?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why I thought it was Boston, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, that year Boston took Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, I thought they traded.
That was the year with Ben Simmons.
Okay.
And the Lakers took Ingram.
All right. Appreciate for correcting me because I thought I was right. Not all the way right, but yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that draft was pretty good. They got some real good players in that draft.
So yeah, those are the. So all time, and then we can move on to like football after this. So you have KD as a top what player all the time? I think we done talked about this so many times, but I want to make sure I'm not tripping.
I'm looking at Kevin Durant. I'm looking at his career. Honestly, just being objective, even taking into account the decision to go to Golden State, this, that, and the other. I don't think there's 20 better basketball players than Kevin Durant.
Who you say?
I think he's a top 20 player all time.
Could you go top 15?
Top 15 would be tough because somebody's going to be left out.
Give me 10 right now. This no order. Just give me 10.
No order with 10. Jordan, Bron, Shaq, Magic, Duncan, Kareem, Hakeem, Kobe. That's 8.
Did you name Duncan? Unless I mixed it.
Yeah, I named Duncan. Let me go back. Jordan, Bron, Kareem, Magic, Shaq, Duncan, Kobe, Hakeem. That's 8. This is where you get into that tough territory because it's like, do you want to put them old niggas in there? Not really.
Larry Bird.
Player to player, I think KD better. I'm gonna just be honest. I think KD better, player to player. So I'll take KD over Bird. And I like Larry Bird. I think he's a great player, but if you put them one-on-one on the basketball court, Kevin Durant winning. Like,
I mean, he's doing that to a lot of niggas though. Well, a lot of people.
Yeah.
So, but we saying like just you put everything into one. Resumes, peak, impact, all that. And all of it into one.
If we put all of that into one, KD above Bird for me.
Because it's like, could you? I mean, I don't know, bro. Because I know I used to joke around and say, there's Larry Bird would shit his pants trying to play KD. Yes, I do think that. I think he would bust Larry Bird ass. However, I do think Larry Bird will get some fucking buckets too, because that's fucking Larry Bird. It's the great hope.
Larry Bird, when it like we need to be real about it. Larry Bird is a great player. The thing with Larry Bird is that we gotta remember is Larry Bird was drafted to a great situation.
Bro, he played on arguably the greatest starting 5 of all time.
Like literally, I think, didn't all 5 of their starters when they won the championship, almost all 5 of them are Hall of Famers.
Him,
at least 3 of them. At least 3 of them are.
Him, McHale, Parrish, Dennis Johnson. Who was the other one? I'm about to look this shit up because that jump was this shit on my mind.
Like you had Cedric Maxwell, who
Oh, they had Danny Ainge, Dennis Johnson, Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish. I knew it was
You
Ainge.
forgot.
I thought he came off.
You forgot one. You forgot Tiny Archibald, Hall of Famer. Like his lineups was stacked, bro. Like
Yeah, that 1985 to 86 Boston Celtics is one of the greatest teams of all time.
Like I get it, bro. The resume, 3 championships, 2 finals MVPs, 3 regular season MVPs. I get that. Dominant player, one of the best to ever play the game. I get that.
So you taking KD over Larry Bird?
Yes.
All right. Who else you in there?
I think people forget what Kevin Durant's resume really looks like. Like, there's very few people with more scoring titles than Kevin Durant.
He had a three-peat with those.
He got four scoring titles, 2 championships, 2 finals MVPs, rookie of the year, 1 regular season MVP. Like, he was that guy, bro.
My thing is, when you can, Bird, he got drafted to a great situation. KD, he got drafted to OKC, which that ended up being a good, the GM good guy. He can arguably he's the best in drafting. But obviously, he left and went to Golden State and played with who he played with. I mean, damn, dog. I think player to player, I think KD's player to player better, but
player to player, KD's better. Resumes, Bird has the better resume, barely. But player to player has to be taken into account. I just think he's better. I think Kevin Durant is a better player to player than Steph Curry. But Steph Curry's resume trumps him. So I give Steph the nod over KD. But because Steph's resume is,
I think Steph. You think Steph's peak is better than KD peak? I do.
Barely. I'll say barely because I still say Steph was given a unanimous MVP that he shouldn't have gotten, but he has it, so I have to give him that nod. The problem is that unanimous MVP gets knocked down for me because he didn't finish the job.
I was about to say that.
And you literally had 2 games on your home floor to get it done. And you got outplayed by a guy that people left off their top 75 list. I got to knock you a little bit for that. Honestly, every time we've seen Kevin Durant on the big stage, he's never truly just disappointed to the point where it was like, damn, bro.
I don't know, bro. We talking the finals or we talking?
No, I'm talking finals.
Oh, all right. Yeah, he never really had a bad finals.
Now, conference finals, that's different. We know that.
Yeah, bro. I was about to say, yeah. Boy. Even who did that year they went against the Mavericks? In the year the Mavericks, your boys, the year they won it.
Well, let me just say this. That year, that was a mission. That was a team on a mission. We forget and we don't hold it against that guy, but he got swept in the second round. We don't hold it against him, but we talk about what LeBron did in the NBA Finals. But your boy was coming off he was coming off back-to-back championships.
Yeah, indeed he was.
But a team that had all their players basically in their prime. Bynum, prime. Gasol, still playing well, still giving you 18 and 10. Derek Fisher still doing what the fuck Derek Fisher does. How I still have no idea, but
still fighting no more.
Hey man, chill out, bro.
Hey, so listen, all right, so let's not get off the subject. Okay, so you named 8, and I threw Bird in there. So, I mean, so you basically think he top 10?
I can't give him top 10 because I said Steph is above him. I don't think player to player for me. It's a few guys that I like as basketball players. I'm take if you take all them old guys out, then he's definitely top 15. They get their spots off of folklore, basically.
That man said folklore. I ain't heard that word a minute. That man said folklore.
Like, I don't know, bro. It's just there's not, like I said, there's not many people that I've watched play basketball that I would take over Kevin Durant.
I test he's top 5.
Just watching players play basketball, he's one of the greatest ever. Like,
damn, I thought you were gonna say yeah to that.
Just watching him play basketball, if you're talking about like just getting buckets,
yeah, eye test alone, just the eye test.
Yeah, he's top 10. I'll say top 10 because eye test for me. I watched Bron. I didn't watch that much of Jordan, but I watched the highlights, and I can't put him above him. Honestly, I watched Kobe. I can't put him above Kobe.
Yeah, we know we're not doing that.
This is just eye test alone. I can't put him over Shaq because I watched Shaq just be the most dominant player for damn near 10 years before he just got lazy.
Not over Hakeem.
I can't put him over Hakeem. If it wasn't for Shaq, Hakeem would be the highest. If we're being honest, for me, if we're being honest, I think player to player, I think Hakeem is better than Kareem. That's just me.
I think player to player, he better than Shaq.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I said that too. But the resume,
I think that in Shaq's peak is like
the also. But the thing is, Hakeem's peak took place at the same time as you know whose peak. So that definitely stopped it. But I will say this. I still believe in when Hakeem won the championship, I believe either one of those years, I still think even if he hadn't retired, I think Hakeem was still getting one. I'm going to be honest.
Oh, okay. You're not the first person to think that, but all right, okay.
I think he would have gotten one. And that would have been crazy because it would have gave that guy a blemish and we would look at him differently at that resume. So I'm going to just say that. But that's just me.
All right, okay. So,
but yeah.
So, okay. So you want to, so what we doing? We moving on from the basketball because we discussed that for a good while.
We've been talking about basketball enough. Let's get into it. Because I got some questions for you, my brother. I got some questions for you. It's my time.
Hey. It might be your time, but Wednesday?
Oh, don't worry. I got some questions for you on Wednesday, too. Don't worry, my brother. Since you tried to catch me, you did catch me off guard a couple times on Wednesday. I'm not going to lie. But don't worry. I got you. I got you, bro. I got you. Don't worry. But I got some questions for you. But before we get into those questions, let's jump into football. But before we get into football, I don't want to dismiss it because it is the Olympics. Shout out to all the athletes that are participating in the Olympics. Can't wait to watch the people run. Hey, I've been waiting.
When is that?
That's crazy. I'm trying to remember the actual schedule, and it's just so many events, bro. Like it's crazy.
That should be going on all fucking night. I'm like, damn.
Trying to keep up with all the events is crazy. But I can't wait to see people run. Can't wait to see that 100-meter dash. Noah Lyles in it. I can't even remember that dude from Jamaica that ran that 9.77. I want to see that. Want to see the 200. Want to see the kids running everything. The 400, obviously, you got the 16-year-old kid from the
Quincy
Northeast,
Wilson.
Quincy Wilson. Can't wait to see him run. I think he's running in the 4x4, I believe.
Okay.
So hopefully we get to see that. Man, Sydney McLaughlin in the 400 hurdles. Boy, if she goes sub 50, hey, man. Hey, that's all I'm going to say about that because a lot of people don't know what I'm talking about. They don't really watch that, but it's cool. That women's 100-meter dash, though, I need all the heavy hitters to get to the finals.
So
I want Sha'Carri Richardson. I want Shelly Ann Fraser Price. I want Sherika, I think that's her name, Sherika Thomas or whatever her name is from Jamaica. I want all the heavy hitters in there, man. I need it to be the best race ever.
We definitely agree with the women, like they're winning gold WNBA, right?
Yeah.
All right, okay, yeah, that's why I'm like, we know they're gonna win gold.
Yeah, we don't even need to. I mean,
yeah, that's what I was asking.
The crazy thing is we talk about it. The men, we talk about how dominant LeBron, KD, Steph. We talk about how dominant they are. We need to mention A'ja Wilson is the most dominant women's basketball player on the court every time she steps out there. And if we're being honest, I said this a long time ago, and I stood on it, but it's starting to change now because of watching A'ja. I said this a few years ago. I said Breanna Stewart had the craziest women's basketball resume ever. Like, you talk about from high school up until WNBA, winning the championship, high school, winning 4 straight NCAA championships. I think she won 3 most outstanding players in the Final Four. She won it her freshman year too. Stepped into the WNBA. I think she got a couple championships. She got, I think, 1 or 2 WNBA MVPs. Like, her resume is ridiculous. Now that's not saying there's not been some great resumes, because let me tell you, Cheryl Miller resume is stupid.
Yeah, her resume is, yeah.
Shamik Holsaw, stupid resume.
One of the goats right there.
Ivory Latta, one of my favorites to ever pick up a basketball in women's basketball. Candace Parker, we don't even need to say no more. Maya Moore.
Y'all about to say my goat now.
If that man ain't take her away from basketball, we talking about.
Come on, dog. Wait, hold on, bro.
Hey, man.
Nah, bro.
I'm speaking facts, bro. That's facts. If that man didn't take her away from basketball, she the undisputed GOAT.
We about to, Beck. We about to.
But I'm just throwing out some names, though. That's just a few names that I threw out. Like, this A'ja Wilson name is in that conversation now. That's how dominant she is. Like,
shout out to her for real. Shout out to A'ja Wilson.
She been a dog on the court.
Shout out to all the women. That's
the whole team. They cold, bro. And I know the whole team has been dealing with that whole Caitlin Clark thing. I get that. Don't stop focusing just on Caitlin Clark just because y'all just started watching WNBA basketball or women's basketball in general because of her. Y'all fans that just showed up, y'all ain't been with the ones in the trenches that was watching Cheryl Swoops and Cynthia Cooper and Teresa, what's her name, Thompson, that played for the Comets when they went 4-peat.
Yeah, Tina Thompson,
and Witherspoon. Y'all wasn't watching them when they went for the 4-peat. So, hey, bro, chill on. Hey, bro. Hey.
Anyways, football, because that's messy, bro. He being messy, bro.
Hey, man.
We not doing that here, bro. We not doing that. He just put that on the stage, bro. Put that on the stage.
But y'all,
bro, you're doing too much, bro.
Yeah, bro. Y'all wasn't with us. Y'all wasn't with us when we was watching them. Y'all wasn't with us when we was watching UConn dominate, and people was like,
you wasn't there.
Should they be playing against the men's basketball teams? Y'all wasn't there when that happened.
You wasn't there.
Like, relax. Give them women their time, bro. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and all them, they gonna have their time. Right now, let them vets do their thing, bro. They done won what? 8 straight gold medals.
Shit, damn
Finna,
near. I
finna
think
win
I think
again.
that is 8, 9, something like that.
Yeah, so like, chill, bro. Caitlin Clark gonna have her time. This is not her
So
time.
listen, let me just say, salute to all the women. You know, that's in the Olympics. What we specifically was talking about the women's basketball team. Shout out to the ladies, man, for hooping. I definitely probably not this year. But next season, I'm definitely gonna hit some games, some WNBA games. I definitely want to go to some college games. I might try to hit an LSU college women's game. Now you never know, man. You might see me in the building there with my ears for the podcast sweatshirt on, man. You might just do that. I don't know, but
And
yeah.
definitely, we can't continue on without obviously mentioning the greatest women's Olympian ever, soon to be the greatest Olympian ever, Simone Biles. Dog.
My niece love her.
So
My
that's
niece
that's
love
all
her.
I say about that.
My niece
Greatest
love her.
greatest women Olympian ever, soon to be the greatest Olympian period. After she win a couple more gold medals this year. So, like I said, bro, the women doing their thing, bro. The men y'all gotta step it up because
Hey man, yeah, bro. The women been bringing it this year in all aspects, especially with
step it up,
rap
bro.
and all this. Yeah, they've been bringing it, bro.
Step it up because they coming for it all. That's all I'm saying about that. But let's jump into it, man. Let's jump into football. We don't talk about college football. We had a whole college football episode, so we're gonna skip college football this time. We're gonna come back in the month of August and talk about college football. Today, we're gonna talk about the NFL since it is kickoff week. Hall of Fame game is actually on Thursday. Not saying I'm watching that because it's preseason. I don't care.
I might just watch though, just to get a feel for it.
Yeah, I think it ain't Caleb Williams playing. I think it's the Bears. I believe. I believe so. Let me just double check, make sure.
It's the Bears and the.
Yeah, the Bears and the Texans. So hey, I
Yeah,
might I might just tune in, see C.J. Stroud get his first drive, and
play for like a couple. Yeah, play a couple plays.
Caleb Williams get his first 2 drives. With the trio. We'll just see how that goes. But since we jumping into football, and we see these contracts that's been signed the last couple of days.
I know what you about to ask me. I think.
See, you always think and then I gotta throw that.
Nah. I know it, but now you about to switch it up. Go ahead.
So we seeing these contracts that's being signed. Jordan Love got his money. Tua got his money. My question to you is, when it comes to all these quarterbacks, obviously we're gonna take out the top guy. Take out the top guy because he's gonna be the top guy for a while. When you get into that 2 to 5 range, I want to know who you have in that range and where you rank it.
Who my two?
I've seen a lot of talk about Lamar Jackson.
Uh-huh.
I talk about Dak Prescott.
No.
I talk about who else was it? But it was specifically those two and how they come up small in the playoffs. So when you get into that 2 to 5 range, going into this season, it don't have to be off of their body of work or whatever. That 2 to 5 range, who gets those spots?
So basically, who my top 5 QBs?
Yeah, take Mahomes out because we know he's number one. Who's next in line?
In order, or what we doing?
You can do them in order if you want. Because the reason I'm bringing this up is to get to a specific point. Because there's 2 guys in that conversation that I believe get a lot of love that shouldn't be as high or shouldn't be in there. But I'm gonna let you go first.
So am I removing A-Rod because he was hurt, or
No, you put in who you believe your top 5 is gonna be.
this year?
Yes.
Oh, who my top 5 gonna be this year? Okay. Lamar. Josh. Lamar, Josh. A-Rod. I have my reasons for that, but I'm not. I'm a towards the end. I'm a go. I'm gonna go and why. That's 4 right there. Do I want to say Burrow or Herbert? I'll top 5 this year. I'm gonna say Herbert.
Okay.
Damn, who that nigga got catching the ball? I just realized it. Fuck.
Thank you. I'm glad you brought that up. This leads me to this point.
I'm gonna say Burrow.
We love when we say top 5. We say the top 5 quarterbacks. We love to say Mahomes number 1, justified. Then at number 2, we don't ever say the guy that got 2 MVPs. We don't ever mention him because we say, oh well, he hasn't done anything in the playoffs, or his team hasn't been very good when it comes to playoff time. Okay, that's fine.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. Go ahead. No, say what you going. Go ahead. No, because that's bullshit. I don't believe that. Go ahead.
I'm glad you said that, because this is what I'm getting at. How can we put his name? And I'm gonna put it on the screen. How can we put his name in that conversation?
What, he's been the top 2 quarterback?
How can he be in the top 3? Period.
He like 4 or 5.
How can he be in the top 5 when that guy, since he's came into the league, has led the league in turnovers every year, basically every year, and now he has no more Stephon Diggs to throw the football to?
But let me ask you this question: you take him off that team, they not the same team.
No, but you take him off.
I agree. Wait, I think Lamar is better. Agree.
If you take him off, who are you replacing him with? You have to replace him with somebody.
Who, Josh Allen?
So are you replacing him with an average level quarterback, or are you replacing him with somebody who you believe is better? My question to you is Lamar Jackson better than Josh Allen?
Yeah, I just said he was.
Okay. Is Joe Burrow better than Josh Allen? If you started a team today and you had to pick one of those two, who are you taking?
I'll take Burrow.
So you take Lamar and you take Burrow. Are you taking A-Rod over Josh Allen?
Yes.
So that's 4 names.
I said he 5. Say he like 4 to 5.
So you said you would put him at number 5. I want to go back.
But listen. With the A-Rod thing, I want to let me say that first. The reason why I still hold A-Rod in high regard is simply because, yes, he's 40. I know that. He's definitely 40. Even though injury, CJ Stroud not better than Jordan Love. What are we doing? But anyways, We gonna get to that too. He not better than Jordan Love. He not better than Jordan Love. Since we on that, CJ Stroud got fucking. Hey, I mean, we looking at weapons. They both got. I mean,
I ain't disagree with you.
Jordan Love won a playoff game.
Hey man,
I'm just saying, brother. Hey, Jordan, I'm not saying that's the reason. And then on top of that, no, I'm not tripping because if you compare the two players, one got drafted real high, and everybody knew he was going to be one of the first two quarterbacks to get drafted. The other, it took him 4 years, 3-4 years because the A-Rod was still there. Look who he got. Look who he's throwing the ball to. If you're not a real football fan, you can't name too many of those receivers. And I'm not saying those receivers are bad because those receivers are good players. They just don't have the names like some of these other guys do. And yeah, CJ Stroud was throwing to Nico Collins, Tank Dell. Before Tank Dell got hurt, Tank Dell was one of the ones.
All of them say
still is.
Getting to your point. I'm glad you brought that up. CJ Stroud now has Stephon Diggs, Nico Collins, and Tank Dell. Jordan Love has Romeo Doubs, Christian Watson,
who don't be on the field as much.
And I don't even know who his number 3 is.
Jayden Reed, I think. Yeah. Bro, I'm not saying one is clearly better than the other, but to act like Jordan Love not at the same table with CJ Stroud, bro, are you fucking crazy? Bro, they are an interception away from being in the fucking NFC Championship. And yes, that was a bad read, but I get it. Yeah, he made a bad play. He was trying to make a play. I get it. They tell quarterbacks not to throw across the field, but the guy was trying to make a play. I get it. Bro, this man was on his way. He was probably, in my eyes, they were going to the Super Bowl because they would have beat Detroit. They would have beat Detroit. The way the Packers was playing, they was going to beat Detroit.
I'm not with you on that one. I'm not with
you. You're okay. You don't got to. But I'm just being real. You don't got to. But the way they was playing, they was going to beat Detroit. Detroit blew the fucking game against the Niners. What we talking about?
Yeah, but Detroit was also beating the Niners' ass before they forgot how to play.
No, they were. But what happened?
I agree. But to say that
that's a lie. Don't say we, because I didn't know who Nico Collins was. You on your own there, brother. I didn't know who Nico Collins was. And I didn't know who Tank Dell was.
No, we knew what Tank Dell could do. If you watched Tank Dell at Houston, you knew Tank Dell was
dope. But yeah,
I'm gonna say that. But Nico, I agree with that. But also, last season was the first season Nico was actually fully healthy for most of the year. He played 15 games last year. His first year he played 14. Second year he played 10. And also he didn't get targeted as much as well. So it's not like we can't say that he wasn't open or this, that, and the other. He wasn't getting thrown the ball. His numbers definitely went up. I agree with that. But your numbers are gonna go up when you play with a better quarterback. If we're gonna say that, then we gotta say the same thing about Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson that played with trash. But if he get a full season with Aaron Rodgers, he ain't putting up 1,010 yards and 3 touchdowns. He gonna put up 1,500 with about 8 or 9.
Yes. Now let me get to my A-Rod point.
So
I don't know. Okay, top 5. I don't know if he will be a top 10 for sure. He'll probably be in like that 5 to 8 range. But the A-Rod I've been seeing in these clips at the Jets practices and all that, they saying this man looking like how he was his MVP year. The year, not his last Packers year, but the year before that one. So, bro, with Garrett Wilson, in my opinion, top 10 wide receiver in the NFL. That's just me. Maybe I'm being biased. If so, so be it. He has that type of potential where he could with A-Rod, he could win a offensive player of the year. He has that type of potential. And then it's like just he's motivated, bro. Like people really still count this man out because obviously the injury. And change of scenery obviously could do wonders for a lot of people's careers. Maybe he not be, like I said, he might not be top 5 this year, but top 10, I for sure think that. I think his numbers will be in the top 10. But also, they may not be they may not be top 5 because he might be handing the ball off a lot to a top 3 running back in the NFL. Yes, I did say top 3 because Breece Hall is better than a lot of running backs in the league. People just haven't.
Pause.
People just haven't seen that.
Pause. It ain't top 3. It's top 2. Let's top 2.
Like, either way, I don't care. He's in there. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Top 2, top 3, the motherfucker up there. Hell, I'm this close to saying he the best, but I'm gonna wait till this year to with this new O-line we got. Hopefully these boys stay healthy. But yeah. But like I said, his numbers may not reflect it because he might be handing the ball off a lot to Breece Hall, and he's older. But it's not 5 quarterbacks that I'm taking to win a game over A-Rod. I'll say that. He may not be a top 5 right now, but like I just previously stated, it's not 5 I'm taking over him to win a game. But that Josh Allen thing, man. Listen, dog. To say he's not top 5. I'm not against it, but I'll give it to him. But I don't think he's better than Lamar. I don't think he's better than Burrow. I want to say Herbert, but Herbert, the talent for sure is there, but he got to prove it. Now that he has Harbaugh, he has a coach who's going to put that fire in him. Sort of like how he did with Kaepernick, he gave him that extra motivation. So, I mean, I just named 3 dudes, and then you still got CJ Stroud and the rest. But he's definitely, at worst, he top 10.
I'm gonna just be honest. I'm gonna be honest. And I know you don't like the guy.
Bro, please don't say. If you say this man better than him, bro, I'm getting off this podcast.
Why not? Why is he not?
Bro, no, bro.
Why is he not? Give me,
fuck, I'm not giving you nothing.
No, give me
with my own 2 eyes. It don't
matter what your eyes say. Give me a reason why he's not better. Or why he's not even on the same level. Why he's not?
Because he got beat up in Panama City.
Bro, see that? see you, bro. See you the one, bro. And like I said, he put up better numbers completion percentage wise, put up more touchdowns, less interceptions.
Bro, what is your love for this dude? Why?
It's not that I have love. I'm being objective.
Fuck that being objective.
One guy has Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis, Dalton Kincaid, and the other guy has CeeDee Lamb, a guy who gets a concussion every 2 weeks.
But who has hold on. Who has he had throughout his career though? Don't just name 1 year. Who has he had throughout his career?
Who, Dak?
Yeah, like some of the receivers he's had.
They not better than what Josh Allen had. Josh Allen had when he got Stephon Diggs.
That's the one receiver he had, ain't it?
No.
Who else Josh Allen had?
Relax.
Who else he done had?
And then we talking about it, Josh Allen. He's definitely had better receivers than Dak has. Yes.
I'm trying to who's other than Diggs?
Let's go back. His rookie year.
You gotta refresh my memory.
His rookie year, he had LaShawn McCoy in the backfield. So that's already a plus when it comes in the passing game. Yes. Bro, we not gonna Shady got some stupid takes.
Bro, was he the same LaShawn McCoy though from Philly though? Come on, bro.
bro. What? No, he was not the same, but
I know that. Yeah, unfortunately, you are a Cowboy. I know that.
I get this. His first season, he had Zay Jones, Robert Foster, and fat ass Kelvin Benjamin. I give him a pass for that. I'm not gonna hold that against you.
That shit was crazy.
Trust me.
That shit was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold that against him. But like I said, his next year, I get it. John Brown, 1,000 yards. Cole Beasley, 800 yards. Dawson Knox. Like, I get that. First 2 years, Buffalo was not good, but they finished 10-6. One, because their defense was second in the league. They were so damn dominant. Now, that next year when they went 13-3, so that means for the last
2020 to last year.
The last 4 years, you've had Stephon Diggs on your team.
I'm not too. This just me.
You had Stephon. Look, you had.
I'm not a Stephon Diggs guy, so
look. The last 2 years, you had Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs' first year in Buffalo, he put up 1,500. His next closest was Cole Beasley, almost had 1,000 yards. Gabe Davis had 600. John Brown had 500. Then the next year, and like I said, that team finished 13-3. The next year they finished 11-6. You had Diggs. Still, like I said, you still had Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, but who was standing in the way though, bro? Like
I know who's standing in the way, but I'm just saying in that same time frame, you still turning the ball over.
That is true.
Like you still doing the stuff that they say is paramount for quarterbacks. We need you to protect the football, and we need you to be accurate. He's been accurate. I will give you that. But you can't lead the league in turnovers the last 4 seasons and expect me to keep putting you at number 2 or number 3.
This man, CeeDee Lamb, almost had 2,000 yards, bro.
Because of who?
It ain't because of that, nigga. He probably would have got that shit with quarterbacks who better than him. Man, bro.
There's very few quarterbacks that's better than him. That's you
tell me. No, bro. He ain't top 10. I'm sorry, he's not top 10.
Bro, you tripping, bro.
I'm not tripping. Dak Prescott is not top 10.
Your personal hate for
I can name 10 better than him right now.
Name them.
Mahomes.
That's a given.
Lamar.
That's a given.
Burrow. CJ Stroud. Stafford. Jordan Love.
No.
Jordan Love not better.
No, I said Stafford.
Stafford not better. Bro, what?
Today?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. And plus, we're not gonna act like Matthew Stafford ain't had some of the coldest weapons in the game for his entire career.
So now, hold on, don't be that guy though, bro.
No, but
don't be that. Bro.
Josh Allen is the same player that Matthew Stafford was in Detroit, putting up them great numbers that look great. But when it comes time to do something that we expect you to do, we're not gonna act like people wasn't saying that the Bills was the favorite against the Chiefs just a couple of years ago. And what happened? We know that.
So wait, hold on. What you just say? Hold on, wait. What you just say? When it's time to what? Say it again.
When it's time for you to do it, what great quarterbacks do. What did you do?
I can say the same about Dak.
But I'm saying, so we're not gonna act like Dak is not on the same level as Josh Allen.
I say he's not better.
I won't say he's better, but to say that there's 10 quarterbacks in the NFL right now.
It is, bro.
You name 5.
I named 7. You said 1 to you.
Yeah, I said Matthew Stafford not better. He's not. At this point in time, Matthew Stafford is not.
I ain't even named A-Rod.
A-Rod, A-Rod been one of the best quarterbacks in the history of the game. So I still say A-Rod is one of the best. But go ahead. That's 8. Give me the other 2. That's because you don't have.
I'll take Herbert.
I like Herbert personally. So
that's 9.
That's 9. Give me one more.
Don't do that because I got 2, 3. I might get into trouble for this, but I'm taking Jared Goff.
No.
I'm taking Goff over him.
No.
I might take Jalen Hurts over him.
Not doing that. That's nasty work. Not doing that.
Off 1 year.
Not doing
that's
that.
how people switch up on you. It's crazy. It's
Not
crazy.
doing that. And I think Jalen Hurts is a great player.
But no, I'm taking Goff over him.
I'm not.
I just gave you 10.
You gave me 10.
I couldn't do it.
I already told you 2 of them not.
No, but you said I couldn't do it. You said 2 of them.
You named 10. That's great. I told you 2 of them that's not. Just off the bat, 2 of them not.
Man,
he in that same tier as all them guys that we believe should be those guys. Justin Herbert ain't won anything. So even though I believe Justin Herbert
ain't won shit.
Even though I believe Justin Herbert is one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league, when you've been gifted all of the talent that he's been gifted, and you haven't done anything.
But hold on, what that mean though? That don't
mean
nothing.
For me, I can't say that, bro. I can't. And Matthew Stafford, I love Matthew Stafford, one of the most underrated quarterbacks to ever play the game. I honestly think Matthew Stafford has a higher case for the Hall of Fame than Eli Manning. That's how high I am on Matthew Stafford. But no, at this point in time in the game, no, he's not better than Dak Prescott. That's all I'm saying about that. But let's get into Eli Manning since we brought it.
I don't want to get in. I don't want to get into that. I'm sorry, I don't. I really don't. I really don't.
No, I don't want to either. Let's just say that people that believe that man is the first ballot Hall of Famer, y'all drunk. That's all I'm saying.
Hold on. Hold up, bro. He ain't beat Jared. Hold on. He ain't beat Jared Goff in the playoffs. He won wait, what?
I don't know what's.
No. Oh, okay, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know what's going on. I'm just here.
All right. Okay. Who we talking about? Eli Manning.
No, we ain't talking about that guy, bro.
Nah, because yeah. Okay. Let's
get into my questions, because
let's get to the questions, because
let's get into this. We talking about position groups.
Oh shit! I'm on the spot now.
We talking
payback, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, definitely. I gotta get you back. Position group time. So we've seen a lot of players change teams. We've seen the draft happen and all of that. Let's talk about who's better. It's gonna be this group or that group, or it's gonna be a duo versus a duo. So we're gonna get into that. We starting off with a tough one for you right off the bat. Better room. Houston Texans wide receiver room, or New York Jets cornerback room.
Jets cornerback room. I think the Jets have. I'm not being biased. I'm not being biased.
Ain't no bias behind it.
I think the Jets have the best cornerback room. When you look at Sauce, in my opinion, I think he's the best corner in the game. He has been for the last 2 years. I think DJ Reed is the perfect CB2. He could be a CB1 on a lot of teams. And I think Michael Carter is probably the most underrated cornerback, slot corner in the NFL. And I think he's a top 2 to 3 slot guy. If you watch the games, you can easily tell. He might be more important than DJ Reed. He might be more important. He might be.
All I'm saying is this:
he got to get paid.
Both of those guys are up for extensions this summer. Who you paying first?
Michael Carter.
I tend to agree. All right, let's go into it. Let's keep it going. Eagles wide receivers or Bengals wide receivers?
I'm gonna go Eagles.
Ooh.
I think Smitty is better than T. Higgins.
Okay, I thought you was gonna say something else.
And I also don't think Smitty top 5 or nothing like that before people at me or DM me like y'all did before. I don't think there's a room or a table Ja'Marr Chase can sit at or be in, and Smitty is not around or sitting at that same table. If AJ Brown, because AJ Brown can sit at the table with Ja'Marr Chase, as far as like best receivers, so can Smitty. T. Higgins around too, but Smitty always open. If like, and you can't say his size, pause, ain't. So it's like, what we doing here? We see, and it's been a lot of games. It was a lot of games last year where he was looking like the receiver one. I'm not saying he better than AJ, but come on, bro. We got to call a spade a spade.
Okay.
I would take them too.
All right. I like the thought process.
And plus, I don't know how T. Higgins gonna be this year with him not getting. I don't know if he really want to be there because he wanted a trade. But all right, let's go from there.
Speaking of trades, I know one of these guys has already requested one, but we're gonna say if the current group stay together, Dolphins wide receivers or 49ers wide receivers.
I go Dolphins.
You said that fairly easily.
I don't.
So you telling me that you're, with no hesitation, you're taking Hill, Waddle, and Odell over Ayuk, Debo, and Ricky Pearsall?
Yeah, because the same production I'm getting from Debo, I can get from fucking Odell Beckham, and Odell Beckham is like 32.
Hey, bro, that's disrespectful.
Far as from the receiver. Listen. Far as from the receiver spot. My bad.
That's disrespectful.
My bad.
That's disrespect. That is disrespect. That is ultimate disrespect.
How? Bro, his last 2 years, he had he had 800. Okay, you probably not getting. Okay, maybe I'm bugging. You probably not getting 892 yards from Odell now, but you could probably get close to 632 from this Odell if he's on the field with Brandon Ayuk and George Kittle. Come on, bro. In that Niners offense, he can give you 600. Probably 500 to 600. Now, if we talking about the complete package, that's different because Debo is more than just a receiver. He's more than that. So I'm not saying at this stage of his career, Odell is better. Obviously, no, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, yes, I agree with that. Ricky gonna put up better numbers, but I would still take the Dolphins because first off, you have the most dangerous receiver, Tyreek Hill. I say most dangerous because of his speed and then the way he runs his routes with that type of speed. And then you have Jalen Waddle, literally the same. He's just a miniature version. Well, not miniature, but a lesser version. So that's why. And Brandon Ayuk, I mean, yeah, he nice. I like him. But everybody knows the guy on that, when it comes to catching passes for them, the main guy is George Kittle. Yes, Brandon Ayuk is the receiver one, but George Kittle is the guy. Him and McCaffrey are to me, when it comes to their offense, those are the two guys who I'm worried about the most. And everybody else just plays off of that. But Ayuk is that guy though, for sure. He could definitely be a receiver one for some teams. I'm not gonna go too crazy because it's like, I think he's nice, but how many receivers is he really better than? Once you really break it down, he's nice though. But has he been just another statistic in that offense? I'm just asking. Because how many receivers can you put in that offense and them numbers be better? I'm not saying his numbers haven't been good, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
And I like IU. I think he's definitely underrated, but let's chill for a minute, bro. Let's chill.
I got you, bro.
Because niggas was saying top 10 for him. I'm like, okay, chill. Is he better than Devontae Smith? Is he better than Garrett Wilson?
Nah.
Is he better than is he better than Amon-Ra St. Brown?
I'm gonna say no. But I like Amon-Ra though. That's my guy.
And these names that's right outside to some people, because I think Garrett Wilson top 10. But to some people, that some of these names is outside the top 10. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, where, like, how, like, what is his market? How does he truly feel his market is? I'm not saying he's a bad player. I think he's a hell of a player. Don't get me wrong. But some of the names I just named, you put them in that offense, what they doing?
Is he worth a first round pick?
No.
Brandon Ayuk?
No.
No?
No, bro. This is why I feel like that. It's because, bro, why, like I said, how many receivers? I mean, yeah, he that guy, but I just feel like it's better receivers who can put up better, like it's receivers that's in the same class with him that could put the same, well, not the same, but better numbers. That's just me though. He better than okay, let me ask you this. Is he better to you? I think you're gonna say he is, but is he better than DK Metcalf?
I've never been a big DK fan, so
all right, okay.
I told you I like Tyler Lockett more. So
all right, would you take him over Puka?
Puka got to show me again.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. I respect that. That's fair. I agree with you on that. Is he better? Is he better than Stephon Diggs right now?
No.
Is he better than T. Higgins?
Yes.
Is he better than DJ Moore?
Ooh.
Now, I'm glad that was one I was saving. I was
DJ
saving
been
that.
a dog. DJ been a dog though.
Now
he been a dog since Carolina though. Like
now what was Brandon? He said 12. Okay, bro, this was last year. He had his numbers wise. DJ Moore had his best numbers last year. He had 1,364 yards, almost 100 catches, and 8 touchdowns. So you mean to tell me? I'm not saying you obviously, but I'm just speaking in general. You mean to tell me if you put DJ Moore in the Niners offense, same way like Niners offense, you don't think his numbers would be what I just said, if not close to that?
I think they'd be similar, but you also got to understand they distribute the ball way more.
That is true.
That is true. What Chicago does. So his numbers may not be as high. Because McCaffrey, think about it, in Chicago, he was the go-to guy. In the 49ers offense, McCaffrey taking away catches, Kittle taking away catches. Shoot, Juwan Jennings and Debo.
Yeah.
He's a better receiver than Debo, but they do a lot of the same things like after the catch.
Yeah. I think
he would still put up 1,000 yards, but I don't think it would be to the level of this. Like DJ, even still, DJ's been in the league 6 years. Like he's going on year 7.
That dude is crazy, dog.
But Brandon Ayuk is going into year 5. Like, and he's back-to-back 1,000 yards in an offense where he's not he's clearly not the number one option. Everybody knows in that offense, the ball going to Christian McCaffrey before it go to anybody else. But he's gotten better every year. That's what I'm trying to say. And
he definitely has. He definitely has.
I still don't think he's hit his ceiling yet. Like, I think his ceiling is probably where AJ Brown is right now. I think that's what his ceiling is.
So you think he could be top 5?
I don't think AJ.
Well, I mean, I
think like that top 7.
Yeah, because I know like it's been a lot of people on podcasts. They'll throw AJ Brown in there. I'm not saying he is or not.
His name should definitely be in the conversation. I don't think he's top 5, but
yeah, that's what I mean. Like his name should be in that conversation.
Like when you look at the top 5, 3 of the spots are solidified. Like you just named Jefferson, Hill, Adams. That's solidified. Those 3 guys gonna be in that list no matter what. I think the other 2 spots could change depending on different factors. But AJ Brown is definitely in that conversation. Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Next one though. No, go ahead. Finish.
But you said what you had asked me, was he worth for first?
I think he is. And the reason being
I said he wasn't, but thinking about it now and not just bugging, he is.
I said that because he's 26 years old. He's literally going into his prime.
Yeah, right? He is. I was bugging. My bad.
I think he is especially for the right team. Like if you a team with championship aspirations and you need a number 1 wide receiver, Baltimore,
woo,
go get him.
Woo. He go there. Hey, that would be lit.
He go there. Yeah. I can't wait to see that rematch of Baltimore and Kansas City.
Same outcome
in the AFC Championship. I'm gonna say this, hey, bro. I would love to say same outcome because it's Mahomes, but that roster getting shittier and shittier every year.
It is, but you want to know something? They ain't gonna be in the AFC Championship. The Ravens not gonna be there, nigga. The Jets gonna be there. Nigga. Fuck out of here.
Next question. Since you mentioned this guy's name, I'm gonna bring him up next. Better duo: Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp, or DeAndre Hopkins and Calvin Ridley?
Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp.
Okay, I agree with that. I just don't like Calvin Ridley, bro. I'm just.
Bro, you said that like, bro, like it's some personal shit going
on. Bro, I was just watching him in Jacksonville this year, bro, and it's just like.
And nigga said, bro, I just don't. He said that shit like a person.
I'm just saying, bro. Let's go. This is a good one right here. Better room: 49ers linebackers or Ravens safeties? Now before you answer that, we talking about Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw, arguably the best duo in the league. Versus Kyle Hamilton, Marcus Williams, and now Eddie Jackson.
Oh man, I think. Hey, this is just me, people. I'm saying,
hey, bro. I said a lot about that guy pre-draft.
Yeah. It's cool. It is what it is.
Hey, bro.
This is just me. Me.
Hey, bro.
This is my opinion. This is what he going in the year 2 or 3. 3. This is my opinion. And he's a free safety, right?
He can do both. More than times than not, he's the strong safety.
Listen,
they let Marcus Williams play free.
Oh yeah, that is true. I'm
gonna say this, and this is just I'm just throwing it out there. He might be the second best safety in the league already.
Damn, I was gonna say he's best.
Nah, I can't give him that over Winfield yet. I think
you think he better than you think Winfield better than Minka?
Yeah.
Oh no, bro.
Mink, man,
Mink
Minka.
still got it.
I like Minka, dog.
Yeah, he is a hybrid. Yeah. Kyle.
Ooh, that's tough.
I
They the
think
top three though. They the
yeah,
top
they're top three. But I
Ooh,
think
that's
I think
tough.
Kyle Hamilton number one though. I think Kyle Hamilton number one, bro. The
That's
way
that's tough though.
I think he number
Ooh.
one. Him and Minka is like it's like 1A, 1B, 1C. But I would take Kyle Hamilton, bro. He does so much. He can do so much, bro. Like, bro, that man
Hey,
is.
that is tough though, bro. Now that I'm thinking about it, that is.
And then now you just added Eddie Jackson, Mister. Every time I touch the ball, I'm scoring on defense.
That's crazy, bro. Because 2 years ago, Minka led the league in interceptions.
That's what I'm saying. But to answer your question, I would still say the Niners.
Okay, that is tough.
That's
Niners,
tough though. But a healthy, assuming Greenlaw is he's still Greenlaw.
Niners linebackers are Jets linebackers.
You a fuck nigga, man. You a
I was
fuck
holding
nigga,
out
dog.
in the bro. Hey, bro. All I'm gonna say is, look, I'm gonna say this: Fred Warner is better than Mosley because Mosley's older.
Yeah,
But Quincy Williams better than Dre Greenlaw.
yeah, he is. He definitely he is. But I will say this, like I just said a few takes ago about Smitty and Chase, how Chase can sit at that table with Jamar. Quincy can sit at that table with Fred. Right now he can. I definitely, but now he just has to stay consistent with it. But I will still say damn, that's tough though. I think you think CJ better than Greenlaw? I think Quincy better than Greenlaw.
No,
I don't know about
Quincy definitely better than Greenlaw. I say Fred is the best of the group, but I'm gonna say this: I don't think Quincy that far behind.
Bro, that game, which game was that when Fred? I was like, bro, Fred is looking like he just getting. I'm like, bro, is Fred I think it was.
It's the Lions game. No, it's the Lions game. They was they was on that man. Paul.
Bro, I was like, hold on, brother. But now I'll lean towards the Niners just because they're younger and mostly the older guy. But you wouldn't miss a beat either or. If the roles was flipped, you wouldn't miss a beat.
Okay, I can see that.
But I'm picking my Jets though. Okay, week 1, just saying. All right, go ahead.
You funny, dog. This one probably gonna be a little tough because it's more. It's more trios, but it's like multiple position wise.
Okay.
And it's four different teams.
All right.
So let's put it like this: best trio. We got San Fran with Bosa, Warner, and Charvarius Ward.
Yeah, Bosa, Warner. Okay.
Bosa, Warner, Ward.
Okay.
Kansas City, Jones, Bolton, McDuffie.
Okay.
Pittsburgh, Watt, Queen, Minka, or New York, Quinnen, Quincy, Sauce.
Quinn and Quincy Sauce. I say that because Sauce is arguably the best corner. Quincy is a top, 3 linebacker in the game? 4? However you want to put it. I think he's top 3. Quinnen is top 3 at his position too. Who you said? You said the Chiefs.
I'm gonna say this. If the Chiefs still had Snead, they would have gotten my vote.
You think Snead? You think Snead better than McDuffie right now?
Yes.
Because, bro, watching, I respect that, but bro, watching.
Nah, McDuffie ain't no slouch. Let's.
It's like I understand why y'all didn't pay him.
Yeah, he ain't no slouch. I think he ready, but yeah, Snead, what he was doing to the wide receiver ones, dog.
Yeah. That was a hell of a year. Respect to him. Respect to Jarius Snead.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this. If there was any other linebacker on the Steelers, I would have probably taken their group. I don't think Patrick Queen is as good as people think. What is wrong with you, man?
But yeah, the reason why,
bro, you stupid, dog. You stupid.
I was gonna say the Chiefs. Chris Jones. Obviously, he's probably the top guy at his position. Bolton is underrated, but he's not better than Q. McDuffie's not better than Sauce. But like you said, Watt probably he's probably made more impact if you're comparing him and Q. Queen not better than Q. Queen not better than Q, obviously. And who was it? Minkah?
Yeah.
Minkah, I can respect, Minkah's being the guy over Sauce, but Sauce, last 2 years, there's not many defenders at the defensive back position has been a bigger impact the last 2 years. Minkah is definitely one of the ones who is that or close to that or better. Who else did you say? You said the Niners. Ward not better than Sauce. Fred, he's a top middle linebacker. You said Bosa. It's some games he be quiet, and I think Quinn, even when he's not getting sacks, he's still disruptive. He's not a big sacks number guy, pause, but he still be disruptive. So yeah, bro. That's why I said them. Man. No, I'm not being biased. For people that listen to this.
All right. One more NFL question, real quick. Do you think the Jets have the best quarterback, running back, wide receiver tandem right now?
Damn, you could have threw in some names like you did. Now I gotta think. Fuck.
Well, I can help you out with some names. When I mentioned the Jets, obviously you got A-Rod, Brees, Garrett Wilson. Okay. So we looking at some of the other teams with some top ones. You got obviously you got the Dolphins with Tua, Hill.
We better.
Tua, Hill, Mostert. You've got 49ers, Purdy.
We better than that.
Purdy, Ayuk, Christian. You got Stroud, Mixon, and Diggs.
We better than that too.
You've got Mahomes. you got.
We better than that. We better than that.
I'm trying to think who else has.
But they got some niggas, bro. They got some speed on that bitch.
You got Lamar, Derrick Henry, Zay Flowers.
We better than that.
We are.
But they get, whew, they get. I man, what you saying, man?
Hey man.
I would say yeah.
I really think it might be.
I would if A-Rod is just shit. If he can just be anything, bro, it's up. I'm gonna just say it's an upgrade. Fuck it. Anything. I know what his last year at Green Bay. His last year at Green Bay is better than anything we've had. So I don't really care. So yes, I will definitely say yeah, we do.
Hey, I'm gonna just say this. If Minnesota had a better quarterback, they would be in the discussion. And if Green Bay had a better wide receiver one, they would be in the discussion.
Yep.
If Minnesota had a better quarterback with Aaron Jones and Justin Jefferson, they would be in the conversation. But if Green Bay had Devontae Adams with Jordan Love and Josh Jacobs,
Lord, please bless us with Devontae Adams, please.
Or a team that we left out that's gonna their name is gonna be in this discussion come the start of next season. Detroit. Goff, Gibbs, Amon-Ra.
Oh, I got a question for you. I'm glad you brought this up. Which running back you taking for the next 5 years? Bijan or Jahmyr Gibbs?
I like Gibbs, bro. I love Bijan. I think he a dog. Like some of the stuff he did last season in that offense with Ritter and London, yeah, he worked some miracles. But dog, the stuff I saw from Jahmyr Gibbs, like even going back to Georgia Tech, he was gonna be one of them ones. There was no question in my mind. And to watch him, what he doing now, I don't care about no David Montgomery. He running back one. He different. Like this the stuff he was doing against bro, when they played the 49ers, dog. Oh my
Bro, his speed is fucking man.
Everybody looks at him and they think, oh, he just a speed guy, he's shifty and everything. Man, that man was out there lowering his shoulder and running over people. I was like,
bro, if that Detroit team, Jameson Williams, when he figure it out this year, oh my God.
Already, I'm gonna say this. Already got a top 12, 13 quarterback. You got what I believe is a top 15 wide receiver already. You got the best offensive line in football. You got an up and coming defense with some young, hungry players on it. Coach who knows how to cater to his players. If we being honest, they have an opportunity to run that division for a few years.
Run it?
That's just being honest.
You think run it? I think them and Green Bay compete with it.
I think Green Bay's there, but I think Detroit's a little better.
Because they roster.
Offensive line wise, I think they're better. And
receiving better. Running back.
I think they're receivers.
Running back.
Yeah, receivers are definitely better. Running backs is probably a push. But I would lean towards Detroit because I don't think what's his name?
Jacobs.
No, not Jacobs. Josh Jacobs is a dog.
Are you talking about
Dillon?
Yeah.
AJ Dillon, trash. He sucks. Yeah, that nigga trash. So the combination of Montgomery and Gibbs overtakes Josh Jacobs. But Josh Jacobs in his own right, sheesh. That man, like, hey, bro, Alabama might not breed great quarterbacks, which they doing better now. But them running backs they done had outside of Mark Henry fat ass,
That man said Mark Henry.
not Mark Henry, Mark Ingram, Trad, yeah, that nigga.
Ingram did he did in the league for a while.
First of all, he got a Heisman Trophy that he shouldn't have. That's the first thing. Yeah, no.
The year he won a Heisman, who won it? Who was in it? I mean,
it was him. Wasn't it Toby Gerhart? And wasn't it?
I ain't heard that man's name in a minute.
Wasn't it Ndamukong Suh?
Nah. I thought Tyrann Mathieu was that year. I'm about to look it up. It was
yeah, it was Mark Ingram, Toby Gerhart, Colt McCoy, and Ndamukong Suh, Tim Tebow, C.J. Spiller, Kellen Moore, Case Keenum.
Okay. Who should have won that year?
And Ndamukong Suh came out fourth.
Who was second?
Toby Gerhart.
Listen.
Toby Gerhart was second. Colt McCoy was third.
Oh, that race was close. The Heisman race was close.
Yeah, it was. But still, I understand Alabama went undefeated.
Come on. You know why. Come on.
They went undefeated. I get it. But at the same time, he had 1,500 rushing yards, 15 touchdowns, 18 total touchdowns. That's all great. I get it. But you're not finna sit here and tell me that season alone, he should have won the Heisman. Bruh, Toby Gerhart had a better chance, and Ndamukong Suh won Nebraska games himself. So, look, bro, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Toby Gerhart that year that nigga had almost 1,900 rushing yards, 28 touchdowns. 28 touchdowns, bro. The only reason he didn't win because Stanford was 8-5. The only reason Mark Ingram won is because they beat Florida in the SEC championship. That's really the only reason he won.
I don't remember that.
But that year, 2009, Ndamukong Suh played defensive tackle. That man had 85 tackles, 20 and a half tackles for loss, 12 sacks. And he blocked a couple kicks. And he was Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year. Them boys got to the Big 12 championship too, I believe. Didn't they lose to Texas?
I think so. Let me check. And this was Nebraska.
Yeah, they played Texas. They lost. Yeah, they lost 13-12.
Bro, mine the times have changed with the scores. My God.
The score was 13-12 in the Big 12 championship. In that game alone, literally, Colt McCoy was 20 of 36 for 184 yards, and he threw 3 interceptions.
That lost him the Heisman, right? Well, lost him any type of vote for the
Heisman. Technically, yeah, that lost him the Heisman because he was on the pace to win it. In that game alone, Ndamukong Suh had 12 tackles, 6 tackles for loss.
Damn.
And 4.5 sacks.
Bro.
Now tell me why. Tell me why. Anybody should have got the Heisman instead of him.
They ain't want to give us no defensive player.
Shit, he should have won it.
Yeah, I can respect that. Honestly, I forgot who was all in it.
The crazy thing is, Texas only won the game on a field goal at the end of the game.
Yeah.
and then they played Bama, and
Do you think anything changes if you don't get hurt?
no, no, no. That's they still losing the game. So,
Yeah, man. But
but
yep.
yeah, let's get into it. We got to get our final thoughts so we can get out of here. We got a long week ahead of us. So, um, any final thoughts for you, my brother?
No final thoughts, man. I appreciate everybody that who viewed it, watched it, whatever. Whether you watch it on Facebook or Twitter. We definitely got shit. I think this was some of the most views we got on since we've been on Twitter, man. Salute to y'all. If not, somewhat interesting views. But
Man, absolutely. Oh, before we close it out, give us a little preview of Wednesday's show. I hear we got some
oh,
guests lined
oh
up.
yeah, we got two guests, man. I'm not going. Listen, man. The Twitter world probably know them. You know, just know that one of them, this is gonna be his first time on the podcast. Well, it's gonna be his first time on it, or fucking doing audio, visually, all that shit. The other one, he's been on when we was just doing audio when we first was like, you know, first few years we was starting out. But it's like this is gonna be his first time like doing it visually. And I definitely have some questions for them two brothers, man. And obviously you, because you know they be on Twitter, you know, with a lot of music takes and stuff like that.
Let me just say this. I believe one of them is responsible for putting together a few brackets when it comes to
R&B.
when it comes to R&B. I think he's done one with like
Yeah,
the best.
and you know, also I wanted to get him on it because I know you love R&B. I mean, I love R&B too, but you more, you know, R&B over hip hop. I mean, I'm both, but obviously I'm more rap. But I love R&B. I know R&B too. That's why I wanted to get him on there because he's an R&B type of guy. Not saying he don't know rap too, but he's an R&B type of guy. You're an R&B type of guy. So this is going to be interesting. I want also somehow, some way, I want to do like I want to get like a top 10 from Southern rap albums. We ain't obviously not doing it now. We about to go Southern. It's two questions really. Southern 10. What are the top 10 Southern rap albums of? Not even of, just well, no, from the out of the last, let's say the last 25 years, last 20 years.
Of the
Well,
2000s. Let's just say that.
all right, of the 2000s. I wanted to make it more interesting, but let's yeah, what are the top 10 Southern rap albums of the 2000s? And who are the top 5 rappers of the 2000s? Let that marinate in your brain. Then come back Wednesday and give me your answers. Also, man, like it's cool that we getting guests on a show, man. Like, um, if you wanna be on, man, just let me know, let Michael know. Just let us know, bro. Like we'll get you on here. It's some people I definitely want to get on here. I want to hear y'all takes. Uh, women too. Y'all can get on here too. And discuss some takes. Or discuss something in general. If you have any women or whoever guys you know that might want to be on, you can let them know. It's some guys. It's some guys I want to try to get on, specifically for Music Wednesdays. Um, but yeah, man, I definitely wanna get some people on, man. I'm trying to set something up with you know with somebody. Far as like artists, you know, I'm trying to do something with that and athletes, but you know, trying to do a little something, man. I'm trying to shoot my shot, man. So I'm trying to see if they can come on, man. So that's about it, bro. But Sundays, man, it's always a good time with my dog, man, or my brother from another. You know, Sundays we always setting the tone for the week, man. Wednesday we'll be here quick, so do not sleep. Also, like I said, I need your top 10 Southern rap albums of the 2000s and your top 5 rappers of the 2000s. Not just from this guy right here, but from, if you want to at me and give them to me, I'll retweet it. And, you know, I'll mention you on a pod. But I need those from anybody. I'm going to say it again. What are your top 10 rap albums from the South of the 2000s? And also, who are your top 5 rappers of the 2000s? So, we're going to do that there.
Hey man, y'all heard what he said, man. Idiots for the podcast on Wednesdays. It's Music Wednesdays, Sundays, Sports Sundays. I'm trying to keep this thing going, man. Hey, look, Wednesday gonna be fun because while he got some questions and he already let y'all know, so y'all have some time. Y'all can't say y'all don't have time. He let y'all know. So on Wednesday, I'm gonna have some questions too. And since we got some stuff to discuss, so I'm gonna keep mine in the chamber, just for now.
Oh, I got another one too. I got more.
Oh,
I got another one, and I got more.
Bro, I know you, bro. I know you. Like, come on now.
Those just some two like you can just think of, you know, play a little razzle dazzle, you know.
Well, yeah. Just be prepared, man. We got a real good show coming up on Wednesday, Music Wednesdays. If y'all love music, just tune in. We're gonna have a real good show, and hopefully we just keep bringing y'all some real good content that y'all can enjoy, laugh, disagree if you disagree. It's all good, man. We all family here. That's all I'm gonna say about that. It is for the podcast. Just see, there you go. It is for the podcast, man. Check us out all socials, man. Keep tuning in. Keep showing us some love. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Follow our individual pages as well. All you gotta do is search us up, and we'll be right there. But until next time, peace and love, baby.